Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I coach people to play their professional and personal games big. And here I want to talk to you as an HR professional or as a hiring manager about different ways that you can reduce your cost per hire. Now, I'm going to start off by simply saying, where you can save money, it's always smart. And as such, looking at cost per hire is a smart approach um, to how you run your business, how you add to your team. Uh, in doing reduced cost per hire, there's no guarantee that you're going to be sacrificing anything. If anything, in many cases, it's far more efficient. So let me offer you a couple of different ways. First of all, travel is becoming expensive. So you can create virtual job fairs where you bring in a number of people to interview and do it online rather than, shall we say, flying off to meet someone. Another thing that you can do, and this one I know is pretty controversial, is the notion of decreeing that you're going to pay a flat fee per hire. Now, I would say is you can decide, for example, for positions under a certain amount of money, you'll pay one fee. For positions over a certain amount of money, you'll pay a different one. So, for example, for a position under $100,000, where you might normally pay a minimum of a 20% fee, announce that you're going to pay a flat fee of $13,000 or $14,000. If you're going to do it for over $100,000, you might simply say for 100 to 150, you're going to pay 17,000 or 18,000. For over 150 to 250, you'll pay 25,000. In each case, you're discounting off the standard fee. Now, some of your existing recruiting sources will be up in arms and they'll respond by saying, "What? I can't get my recruiters to work on this fee. When we have a choice between, a firm that wants us to pay a discounted rate and one that's going to pay our standard fee, where do you think we're going to put our efforts in?" And the answer from your side is going to be, you'll make that choice just like I'm going to make the choice about giving you this opportunity. So it's not like you're the only search firm in this area that'd be willing to work with us on this basis. I can certainly go to someone else. It's going to be your choice. And we're going to look at performance and going forward, because at the end of the day, we're a performance-based business. And a lot of firms will cave at that point. So look at how you can reduce fees by just announcing a flat rate. Do interviews via Skype. Why are you dragging people into the office? Why are you interrupting your own workday to walk out to a conference room where you can just be sitting online talking to people? Do it via Skype. Also, in terms of networking, encourage your employees to post to LinkedIn. And perhaps there's a way that you could create a link on your website so that they can post out to LinkedIn, get credit for the post if someone's hired. There are any number of sites right now for search firms and employee referrals and hiring where people are able to post out jobs to their LinkedIn network, Twitter feeds, and earn a commission if someone's hired. Why can't you do that for your own people? Certainly, they'd be very happy to make $5,000 a hire, and you can set the condition of the person has to remain in our employ for 4 months, for example. So that's like an agency guarantee plus, and then proudly have someone personally deliver the check to them so that this way they have that moment where they're actually receiving the money for what they did. You can teach people to post on LinkedIn. You can show them how to network. So remember, you want people out there talking to others and promoting the organization. You can create video for YouTube that directs people to your website and promotes the organization as a great place to work. So these are a couple of very simple things. Of course, posting to YouTube is free. There's just a production cost. And what I suggested in another video that I think works very well is you use a service like blab.im. You have an HR professional there who functions as like a master of ceremonies or a mistress of ceremonies. You have the immediate hiring manager, a member of the team, and the overall area manager. The HR person says, we're trying to fill a position now working for so-and-so, and I'm going to let him tell you about the role here. Now, he comes out and he tries to be engaging, has a personality, and talks about the job and what it's going to be like. Then from there, I'd like to have you to listen to someone who's working in this group and talk about what they're actually doing. And mentally, they have something scripted out. You can't have this ad hoc where they come across as being unpolished or a loser. And then from there, you have the overall area manager talking about opportunities for advancement within the group and within the division so that people get a sense that they've got a future in the organization. Circle back to HR, talking about how to apply for the role, direct them to the website where they can create an application. Please make the application easy. And I want to ensure that you have a way that you can have people submit their resumes through their mobile devices. Otherwise, you're going to lose half the potential traffic because that's how much people are using mobile phones these days searching for work. So those are a few ideas for reducing your cost per hire. In that last example where I have the 4 people interviewing, blab.im is a free service, and they will send you a link to the video that you can use anywhere you want. You could put it up on YouTube, take it down when the position's over. And again, it's thinking creatively to take advantage of some of the technology tools out there in order to be effective. So I'm Jeff Altman. I hope you found this helpful. I'd love to help you with recruiting. Reach out to me. My phone number is 646-374-8656, or email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. If you have a question about staffing, again, reach out to me. I'd love to be able to answer your questions. I prefer it by email because I don't want to just interrupt my day in such a way to answer questions. So reach out to me through email, give me a sense of the question, or give me a sense that you want to schedule time to speak. I'd love to help you with your recruiting, issues. And lastly, I coach people. If there's an individual in your organization who isn't performing to an optimum level, if there's an individual in your organization who you want to give the benefits of support to as they advance further in their organization, reach out to me and I'd love to help you. And no, I'm not going to try and recruit them. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.